Hello there and welcome back to Jen Cosplay's 45-year review. So, as some of you might know, towards the beginning of last year I posted a little review and I thought I'd do the same again here. So, the first thing that comes to order is Jen, why are you dressed as Lucy from Fairy Tail? Because she was one of my cosplans for 2021. And she was actually the first one that I did earlier this year in January. I believe I did 2 live streams, one where it was kind of like, I was like coming out from a meeting and like got into cosplay. I was worried about time and everything, so I got ready like during the live stream and stuff, like putting on the wig and fixing the makeup. So that was fun to do. Yeah, she's my first one that I did. I did another live stream as her with a friend, Argo, who does Natsu, and I'm kind of so that was really fun to do. So, but yes, I love being Lucy. I love Lucy, I guess you could say. You know, she has like the spunk a little bit. I'm gonna do a rake with it. You know, I love like little features and everything. So, she's definitely one of my favorites. So, hopefully, we're to a con here soon, maybe. But there were other cosplans that I had. That I was also going to do. The other one that I did was Coco Adele from RWBY. I've cosplayed her quite a bit this year, you know, starting with like the first one was like in March, and I thought like I did the hair piece really well, and then in June, because you know it's like a headcanon thing, it's actually canon that her birthday is June 11th, so I did like a live stream to like celebrate her birthday and everything, and then I did the Demon Interviews Team Coffee with some other folks. I mean, my other members of Team Coffee, and you know, Coco Adele was there. Huge fan, by the way. So, you know, I did that, and then not only that, I went to the desert in California during my vacation as Coco Adele. So she had a lot of love and a lot of wear. So I was really excited to be her and to do her. Plus, she's probably one of the most simplest cosplays to do. Best plan that I had for 2021 that was complete, yay, was Glenda Goodwitch. She got a lot of positive attention, which I was so grateful for because I look nothing like her. I was trying to keep her modest. TikTok and one time I got taken down for God, but anyway, TikTok's weird sometimes. So, you know, the wig wasn't too perfect. The bun's kind of loose, so I gotta figure out how to pin that up a bit. The cape was the overall trouble. Everything else I found in my closet that would pretty much match her and everything. But the cape was a challenge because 1, I didn't have a template. 2, trying to see the reference images. I'm not trying to blame anyone here, but trying to see the reference images was hard because it's black and then it's like a gray, blackish background. I was like, okay, what's this piece supposed to look like? So I had to do a lot of sketching, a lot of stuff like that. So, and then finally decided to finish the cape. You know, after I came out of a depressive episode and everything, I was just like, I needed this done. It just needs to be done because I wanted to make a YouTube video of it, which you can go see. So I was just like, all right, what's the easiest part? Like, how do I measure this out? You know, and stuff. So I finally figured it out where I just started with the base, and then those 2 pieces that kind of curve towards the main cape piece, I put those on last. So once I got that done, and it was finally done, I was so proud of myself. Still am. It's still hanging there. Just, you know, there's a couple other things I probably need to go back and trim. Probably need to resew a couple things. Probably do the crown in the background. She's a queen, obviously. Like, you know, but hopefully here soon. I have an exciting project coming up with her that I can't wait to share with you all. The cosplay was Double Trouble from She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. It's an animation show. It's not like an anime, but it's animation. So I was able to do Double Trouble in November, talk about last minute, but you know, I was originally gonna sew on like the green patches, but I wanted to keep the jumpsuit black in case I need it for like other things. So I was just like, you know what, we're just gonna do this. It was also my first time using body paint. You can tell I'm a total newbie at it because 1, it's not very even. There's a bunch of patches and stuff. You know, there's just, it's a mess. I look like a landscape painter. It's pretty bad. I only had to do like the shoulders, which I thought was gonna be easy, but I didn't do like all the way around. I only did this piece, and now looking back at videos, you can like tell I missed a bunch of spots. So I was running out of paint, so I wanted to make sure like my face and neck were good, and it was something. So it was grateful, comfy, cozy con that somebody did a presentation on how to do body paint, what kind of body paints to buy. So yeah, I hit up Amazon later on. But I did enjoy being Double Trouble. Since I only was gonna cosplay them once, I did do the dark black lipstick. Nobody's caught me on that, which I'm thankful for, but I was like, if I'm just gonna do this once, I'm gonna do it my version, and they're getting black lipstick, no green thing, and a really messy powder. Otherwise, I've been really happy with, you know, I enjoyed cosplaying as them, you know, kind of being the theatrical self, and so I'm trying to look evil, so. Still posting videos and TikToks if you want to check it out. It's Jen.Cosplays45 on TikTok and Instagram. It was 4 and I had 5. The one I was starting to do, realized the reality of it, and then just came to a complete stop. And that was Al from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I wanted to do the armor. I love Al. I think it would be cool. I especially had hope when somebody posted in like a Discord server that they did Al out of cardboard. I was like, oh, yes, I could do it too. And then I realized, how am I going to transport pieces? What happens when it rains? And most importantly, how do I go to the bathroom with this thing? So I was originally going to wear the black jumpsuit, and I'm like, black jumpsuit, armor. I didn't know, so I was like, you know what? I'll buy a t-shirt with him on it because I love him with all my heart, but it was just like, no, unfortunately. Maybe another time. Maybe I'll just find out cosplay and just look at them like, I admire you and all that you do. So that might be the only way. But yeah, that was all 5. So 4 out of 5 cosplays pretty much completed. It was pretty good. But not only that, as you can tell, I have a list here, hence the glasses I have to read. But not only did I do those cosplans, I did other cosplans and cosplays and AUs and all kinds of stuff within the cosplay community. So here are just, well, a few of the other characters or, you know, other cosplans that I wanted to do. So one was a cute Nora Valkyrie look. That was towards like February, just very cutesy. Just in time for Valentine's Day. And then a couple weeks later, I did a goth punk Nora. That's gotten a lot of attention for sure. Just kind of, you know, like the opposite of cute Nora. So that was probably one of my favorite outfits. I love being goth punk Nora, especially when I added the jacket from the Mistral. I was like, oh my god. You gotta love a cosplay that just gives you a confidence boost. It makes you feel like a baddie, so to speak, and you're just like, yeah. This is what I want to dress like all the time but can't, but my gosh, does it feel good when I dress up like this? So that was definitely one of them. Another one that you'll see is Jasper Paladina. She was created by one of my friends on Instagram, so hello Chelsea. Jasper is an OC that Chelsea created, who's the daughter of Ruby Rose and Penny Paladina. Sad face if you've seen Ruby on the end of it. Spoilers. But yes, so she was just kind of like this cute feminine, and I had all the pieces, so I've done her both with long hair and short hair. So if you see those videos on TikTok, let me know which one you like better as Jasper, the long hair or the short hair. Personally, I like the long hair. This is really easy. Up next we had Ruby Rose. I figured it was about time to cosplay as one of the main 4 girls from RWBY. I did an Instagram story, Ruby Rose 1, and I was like, you know what better way to start Team RWBY than to start with the leader. So she was, I think she was pretty easy. You know, most of the pieces, I think I found at like thrift stores. Oh no, wait, I had trouble with the skirt because I ordered a skirt on Amazon because it was on sale. I didn't read, and I got a dark blue one, not black, but it looked black online. So that's my little reminder to you all. Make sure you double check the colors and not just go by pictures. So I was a little bummed out. I still have the blue skirt. I've used it for other things, so that's good. Finally got the black skirt. I found black shirt from the thrift store. Did some red rose lace on the sleeves and the bottom. The cape was from Amazon, like the wig was from Pro Cosplay, so she was pretty easy to do. Oh, and the emblem, that one took a bit of work, so I think because every time I sat down I got distracted, so because of something that happened, I did a live stream, which I'll get here into in a second. I did a live stream in that, so that way I was able to concentrate and actually finish the emblem. So she's another one, and I'm hoping when it snows again, which we haven't seen here in the Northeast, at least my side of the Northeast, but I'm hoping when it snows again, I'll be able to take her outside in the snow because of the whole Red Like Roses little intro thing. So, come on, snow. So another one that I wanted to do but was kind of unsure was May Marigold. So she's from RWBY's volume 7 and 8. She's one of the Happy Huntresses, and I absolutely love her so much. She is not a queen bee because that's Nora, but she's like close second in my heart. So my grandmother actually knitted me or crocheted, one of the two, like an orange scarf for me, and you know, I got like a yellow shirt. It's a very casual cosplay. It's not like a full-on May Marigold cosplay, it's more casual, but you know, I loved being her. I loved finding just different audios that I'm like, this is like May energy. So if you haven't checked this out, definitely check this out. There is another May Marigold cosplayer who's like canon to the core, and absolutely love her in her videos too, so be sure to show her love. So another pretty simple casual closet cosplay was Bee from Bee and Puppy Cat. I don't know if it's a really known well animation show, but I was able to buy like a little bee thing, and I actually went out in public as her because it's just like a t-shirt, a skirt, you know, I had like leggings and stuff, and I was just like walking around like casually cosplay in public. So we had to go to the store and stuff, so that was a lot of fun. My husband's just looking at me like I'm weird, and I'm just like so good. Another cosplay I did towards the beginning of the year was Kyoko Kurogiri. I said that right, oh gosh. From Danganronpa. I think I said that right, yes! I know there was a couple comments I got like, your hair's not the right color. I ain't got money for that kind of wig. And plus also to me it looked white, but it said lavender, and I was just like, you know what, no. So I just used my natural hair. I just did the braid, because I learned how to braid, thank gosh. And stuff. And not only that did I do regular Kurogiri, I did like an AU, which I posted that video earlier this month, of what happens if Kurogiri was one of the ones that harmed a student, and I even did a Wattpad story to that as well, which you should totally go check out. And then another anime character I did was Hayasaka from Love is War. I actually used this Lucy wig and a giant blue scrunchie, but that was pretty much closet cosplay too. I mean, I guess you can tell what kind of cosplayer I am from not buying it. It's from a closet because I get a lot of clothes. We're coming up on 2 years of cosplay and there's 2 racks, and I'm like, the 3rd year's not gonna have another rack, but we'll see, we'll see. So I was able to do her, you know, thank you Ramp for that suggestion. It was a lot of fun to be her. She didn't get as much love and attention, but she was a lot of fun to do, and I enjoyed her transitions because I was just like trying to be all baddie, like, you know, the opposite of Lucy. Like Lucy's not like, hey, how's it going? And I was just like, yeah, I'm here, what do you want? So just a couple more was Lady D. I don't know how to say her full name, from Resident Evil Village or something like that. That was for my spooky podcast series from the Cosplay Tea Time, which I'll get into here in just a second. I did a Christmas Pyrrha. That was so much fun. I'm still posting videos, so if you want to check them out on TikTok, totally recommend. It's one of my favorite outfits to date. I just said so pretty. And again, that was another Cosplay Tea Time. That one's actually coming. Nope. I think by the time this video posted, it's already out, so be sure to go check out Cosplay Tea Time. I also did Artemis, the younger version from Lindsay Sterling's album and comic book series, where, you know, it's the red-haired character who has dreams and all this stuff. Anyway, I don't want to spoil too much of that, but I was able to finally do her after all these years. And not only did I do Artemis, I also did Nynx. Nynx got an update because I have the dark blue haired wig that I used for May Marigold. I was able to do her. And now with the body paint, round 2, might try to do the blue look and try to do like a warrior outfit. So hopefully sometime next year, Nix will get more love. And not only did Nix get an upgrade, Mitsuri also got an upgrade because she's one of my other kins next to Nora. I finally summoned up the courage to buy the whole outfit. Some of the pieces don't fit, but I'm pretty happy as her, so. And there might be other cosplans with that too. Before the live stream was, I finally hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. Yay, thank you, Ram, for being my 1,000 followers. I was like so close, and then coming up mine and seeing him like hit the follow button, I was like, so I was able to do that. That was actually on Coco Adele's like birthday and everything. I was like dressed up casually as her. I had another friend join the stream, so you know, it's just like a lot of fun to do that. And I've been doing it here and there, and whether it's like cosplay, just chatting, whether it's gaming, you know, voice acting and singing. So there's been different things, and then definitely, you know, scrolling on my phone for too long. It's like, you know what, I need to do like a live stream so I can like focus on my task. Like that's been something else I've been doing too. So TikTok follower goal, I guess just hit the next one, 2,000. I think right now I'm at like 1,400. So I'm hoping just hit the next milestone, 2,000. And then also too with my Instagram, I'm hoping, well, not hoping, like someone's out there hoping that I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, because I said I would release part of my RWBY OC story. I know there's a lot of people out there with RWBY OCs and stories and videos, and they're all fantastic. I don't know why he has to be so persistent and just be like, post, I'm like 1,000 followers. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I post little random things here and there, little updates on what I'm doing, cosplans and stuff. Totally check it out. Please don't want to be this year, nobody. And this year was also super fun because I got to join 2 amazing RWBY cosplay groups. One is RWBY Cos on TikTok and Instagram. I'm pretty much the resident Nora. I was so honored and delighted to get that message to be there, Nora. So if you want to, check us out there. It's a lot of amazing cosplayers. And the other one is For the Love of RWBY. It's on TikTok. I'm the resident Nora, or at least one of the Noras. I think there's another Nora or 2. Anyway, I'm one of the Noras, but I'm also one of the professors as Glenda Goodwitch. Mostly about the good things. But some of you might know, if you've been following me for a while or not, there was an incident in February where I fell victim to some bullies, some internet trolls who just don't know when not to say anything nice, you know, just keep it to yourself type of thing. So unfortunately, you know, somebody duetted me, they got attacked, and then other people came to my video and started saying mean things about me. I ended up changing the privacy settings to duets with only friends and comments to only friends, just to protect my mental state, but also for others as well. I felt pretty down around that time. I think around that time I had just hit 500 followers on Instagram, which may not seem like a huge deal, but to me it was. But I just didn't feel like celebrating. I just felt so down and out. But then the next thing I know, there was like people like sharing my photos and be like, you know, go support Jen. Like, look at her cosplays are so awesome. I'm just like, oh, thank you. Like that made me really happy during that time, because it was a lot to take in, to experience that side. And you know, seeing comments like, you know, why are you doing this? You're an adult, and why are you dressing up as this character? That's not right. And it's just like, we're having fun. Like, you know, we're having fun. We're posting these. You know, we want to share it with others. Your comments you don't have to share with others, but you know, it's something we wanted to do. So yes, I'm just really grateful for the community, you know, there on Instagram that kind of helps support me. You know, I'm always there to watch your backs, so really appreciate when you all watch mine. Help support me as well, you know, during that time and then the other time. And not only that, but, you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it, you know. Because either one, you're going to have a group of angry mob cosplayers and cosplay supporters come at you, or you just get the big old block button and be like, take your little comments somewhere else. Back to more cheerful cosplay stuff. So, a lot of questions I get asked is, have I been to conventions? Not physically, not yet. I wasn't able to go to conventions this year just because of work, school, finals, vacation, all this different stuff, but also too just the whole pandemic and everything that was going on. So, however, towards the beginning of the year, I did do a one-on-one live chat with Samantha Ireland. She's the voice of Nora Valkyrie for a GalaxyCon live experience type of thing, and that was like the best 3 minutes. We just basically sat there and fangirled about Nora Valkyrie and talked about my cosplay experience, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's such the sweetest. I still have the video and I still play it, whenever I'm like feeling down or something, I'll like play it back and it's just like, oh, she's so sweet. So that was probably one of my favorite moments of this year. The thing that I do on Instagram is like a live stream once a month. But I've noticed, if I'm not a RWBY character, like nobody shows up and I'm just standing there like, Or when I do, like people just like coming in and out. I'm actually thinking instead of once a month for Instagram, maybe like every 3 or 4 months I'll do a live stream and then just let people decide, like, all right, here's the 2 or 3 characters I'm gonna cosplay this month. Like, which one do you want to see? Ruby Rose, Mitsuri, or like, who's over there, Penny or something. And then just let people decide, and then that's what I'll go as. So I think too, the whole timing thing as well. But yeah, so every 3 or 4 months I'll do that. TikTok, I'm still gonna stream. I'm still gonna go live at least once a week. Whether it's the gaming, talking about mental health. I think I did once. That was a really good live stream. Voice acting, probably not today. Voice is starting to go down now. So, just like little things. And then also too, I want to get into Twitch streaming. I know there's a lot of streamers out there, but I think it would be fun just to dress up, because on Sundays is like my cosplay day, even though today's Wednesday, but it's fine. But yes, so I'm thinking, maybe start Twitch streaming, maybe like after my marriage and family therapy exam and everything, I'll probably consider doing some Twitch streaming, maybe just see like once or twice how it goes. One more thing to talk about before I reveal my cosplans for 2022. So, something else I did this year that was fairly new to me was cosplay interviews. So, the first one was with Winter Cosplays on Instagram, where I dressed up as Nora Valkyrie, obviously, and did a, just like some chatting with like people in the live stream. He was asking questions about my cosplay, and I really had a good time. I really enjoyed it. So, I'm sure you can find that on Instagram somewhere. And then also too, I was able to do demon interviews on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen me post here and there about them. But I did like my own personal journey with cosplaying, what started it and everything. That's been posted since June. I did the Tea Coffee interview. I feel like there's one more. RWBY review of RWBY's Volume 45, because RWBY Volume 45. Anyway, we have more exciting things going on with demon interviews in the future, so sure to check out their channel and subscribe. You might see me on there. Maybe as Lucy. I don't know how old or she were in Fairy Tale, but you're definitely seeing me around there. So, and then not only that, from these interviews, I realized I wanted to do more with the cosplay community. It's good to have cosplay groups and different things, but at the end of the day, I kind of look at it, I'm like, everybody's just in their own little corner of the world, crafting. I mean, sure, we share it, for questions or support, or be like, ooh, pretty, and whatnot. So, it's kind of like that. So, I decided, hey, I have a lot of tea. I love tea. I love tea parties. I used to go to them as a little girl. There was like this one church event we went to. There's like this whole backstory thing that might be coming to demon interviews here soon. But anyway, so bottom line is I created the Cosplay Tea Time community, where we sit down and cosplay. It's a video and audio thing. We have a bunch of questions that I ask. So it's like general questions like, when did you start cosplaying? Who was your first cosplay? What's your next cosplay if you want to reveal? This kind of stuff. I do a little spiel of, what is Cosplay Tea Time? What started it? And then each time we have a theme. So far we've had a spooky Halloween one. We've had a RWBY one. We've had a Christmas one. That's it. just a Christmas one. So as you can see, I'm already planning the next ones for next year. So be sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Instagram is cosplay_t_time. And on YouTube, it's just cosplay tea time. Look for the little mouse with the hats. That's our mascot, Mousy. They are little teacups surrounded by books. So yes, I'm hoping to get more folks to join. I'm hoping to, make more podcasts, at least 2 or 3 times a month. It's not just gonna be about cosplay. It's gonna be about, how to make and buy props, sewing, mental health, and cosplay. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff. So if there's something you're interested in, just DM us on Instagram. We'll get you that Discord link so that way you can join in on the fun. The moment you've all been waiting for. Dun-dun-dun, Jen's cosplans of 2022. First one being Momo Yaoyorozu from My Hero Academia. I'm thinking about just doing, buy her wig, probably from Pro Clock Cosplays, because I love them so much. They have some really good quality wigs, just saying. Hashtag not sponsored. But also too, I'm just thinking about doing her regular, I say gym uniform. No, I did do have a gym uniform. Anyway, I'm just gonna do the student uniform. So I don't know if I'm brave enough to wear the hero costume, if you've seen My Hero Academia, but maybe one day. At least the cape. The cape looks comfy. So, yeah, My Hero Academia. Next up, we have from Jujutsu Kaisen, Nobara. Kugisaki. Oh, I butchered it. But hammer chick. As you all know, Nora Valkyrie, I love, I adore. Wield a hammer. Nobara, also wield a hammer. And, that whole spiel with the whole, I'm a girl, I can feel strong and powerful speech. I was like, yes, into the cosplans you go. I need that. So she's going to be one that I'm looking forward to doing, both in her school uniform and outside her school uniform. I think I have a couple shirts that she would totally wear outside of it. So the next one is Grimm, Pyrrha, Nico. So some of you know I've done, let me see what have I done as Pyrrha. I've done normal Pyrrha, I've done the dance Pyrrha, I've done Christmas Pyrrha, and now we're going to get into the spookiness of it and possibly another demon interview where I will be Grimm Pyrrha. So I have a really pretty shirt. Oh, I might share it. Here you go. Well, it's like a leotard. It's not really a shirt. Look at this. They keep coming off and stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to do this. I have a very flowy skirt. It's not really going to be armor or anything. I'm thinking more dark, ethereal kind of tones for her. I found a lot of good audio stuff. Thank you, Spotify. Hashtag not sponsored for some of the audios, and kind of got that idea for an ethereal type of Pyrrha. So, I have a different crown that I'm going to use. What else do I have? Because body paint is not my strong suit, and I'm definitely going to need it for the face and neck of her, and probably body. What Springy, who's going to be doing John, is going to do, he recommended arm sleeves, so I have decorated some arm sleeves that turned out really, really awesome. I'm not going to try it with Lucy because I think that might be a bit weird, but stay tuned for some. And last, but certainly not least, these two are kind of a package deal. I'll explain why in a minute. One of them is going to be young Salem from RWBY. I just realized she doesn't have a last name. She's like, she doesn't have a last name, Jen. Oh no. No. So young Salem. So the Salem in Volume 6 that we all see, we get the lore from that, and we see her and Ozma and what happened to Remnant when it was destroyed and then rebuilt. So I'm going to be doing her whole outfit, and I am terrified, y'all. The only thing I have done, let me show y'all. It's cute. Are these? Yay! Are her arm bracelets right now. Or bracelets. Obviously been crafting soon. Anyway, so I have both of those done. So that's how real it's becoming. So basically what I'm gonna do is, for the top piece, I don't really have experience. It's kind of pleated. So what I did was I found a cheap fabric. I'm gonna practice how to do that top piece. And then the tunic, the skirt is going to be a challenge, but I'm going to take it off. And then also the wig. I'm going to get a new wig because that other wig that I used for Double Trouble and for Ava Matilda that I used last year is just too tight. And I want to wear Young Salem to cons and see how much trouble I can stare. RTX maybe one day. Maybe not this year in 2022, but probably 2023. Young Salem might be coming to RTX if. So she's gonna be a lot because one, there's no concept design. Well, there is a concept design, but sometimes what RWBY does, like the art, they'll like break it down and be like, okay, like this piece is, this whole piece, this piece is connected to this or has this, added to it. Salem doesn't have that. I've been begging on their Twitter every single time, like, can we post Young Salem? Can we get a Young Salem? And it's so funny because one of my friends, I think it's Ramp, like likes it every single time, like Ramp. I'm doing JK, he's happy. So, I'm hoping to see some form of concept art because it's gonna be a lot. I'm kind of nervous about it because I want it to be perfect. It's not like Nora where like, I can throw together or her part of her wig's a mess and it's like, yeah, it's Nora, it's fine. Like I want Salem to look prim and proper and elegant and like true every little detail. So, but I have her little arm bracer things done. I'm gonna try to pleat the thing and I'm gonna practice creating the little jewels on her hip and up here. So the only other thing is purple fabric's expensive. But what ties into Young Salem is I'm also gonna do a current Salem. I have a friend that kind of gave me some instructions on how to make the headpiece. I don't know I gotta figure out how, but I kind of want to do like Young Salem 2.0. I don't know what she's like really called. RWBY Wiki, I'm using my phone, yeah. But anyway, so, when she like comes out of the Grimm pool after she falls into it, thinking like, that's how she would leave the world. And then she like emerges before all the scarring and stuff. I think that would be so cool to do as a transition from like Young Salem to like, Salem before all the scars and the fancy headpiece. But yeah, I'm hoping to do at least 2 of those versions, the Young Salem and then one of the newish kind of Salems. So that kind of counts as 2 for one. But yeah, there you go, all 5 Cosplans. You got Young Salem, current Salem, Nobara, I don't know his name, Momo, and Pyrrha. So it's not really a character's more than me, but there you go, all 5. Here's a little project. I just finished gluing this yesterday, talk about a last minute thing, but yeah, I need to get all that stuff. But this will help with the Grimm Pyrrha transition, so yes. And with that pretty much wraps up my cosplay 2021 year review. So if you stayed this long, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Follow me on TikTok if you want to see some silly videos, me and cosplay, catch a live stream. I always appreciate it to talk with people on live streams. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see my process photos and my cosplans and some awesome photos. Definitely check out Instagram. So, and if you want to, subscribe to YouTube for a little bit behind the scenes here and there. I don't really post that much because that depends on process and all that, but there's definitely a lot of good videos I've tried to post on here. So, and with that, I'm gonna let y'all take off. So let me know, what are some of your cosplans for next year? Did you complete all your cosplans for this year? How did they do? And as always, leave a like, subscribe, drink your water, take your meds, wear a mask, get the vaccine if you can. It definitely helps out a lot of folks. Be sure to be kind to others, be kind to yourself, and get crafting because cons are coming. Bye!